What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team FISHKNUCKLES YouTube channel. First off, I would like to apologize for yesterday's video. I just realized that I didn't post it until after I got off work. I thought I posted it before I went to work, and then I obviously didn't. So that's why the video was up so late yesterday. I think it went up like at 7:20 Central Time or something, and my goodness. So hopefully you saw yesterday's video, but today is day number 2 of Memphis Regionals testing, and today we're covering the second most hyped deck, I guess the second best deck, whatever you call it, and that is going to be the Zoroark Golisopod deck that Tord Redcliffe used to make first place at London Internationals, and we are going to play the exact same deck. I mean, something you could make in here is maybe put another 4th Ace Zoroark. That could be good because there's probably going to be a bunch of mirrors, and you need probably Ace Zoroark to keep healing your Golispods and stuff like that. It's probably really good. Heal your Zoroarks over and over again. Maybe cut a field blower for 4th Ace Zoroark. Garbodor has died down some, so that could be some changes you can make. It does have 1 Mallow. I know my screen's in the way right here. So it's 1 Mallow though. The list is down below. Also, if you want to see me break down this list, I'll have a link down below to the actual video where we cover the deck and play some matches. But today, what we're going to do is play 3 games with this Zoroark Golisopod deck, and we're going to see what is going to happen here, guys, and see can we get some victories with Zoroark Golisopod. But we're going to play 3 straight games and see what happens. Alright, so playing against Wames, playing a Fighting Lightning deck. Fighting and Lightning. I mean, fighting could be anything nowadays, like Bumble. It could be Lycanroc. It could be Buzzwole. I don't know, it could be a lot of stuff. But Darkrai Sleeves. Alright, so you start Wimpod, which got the free treat turn 1, the Wimp Out ability. But we had to find more Pokemon put down. We have Double Puzzle in hand, which is pretty useless. There's no Bridge or Lele on Ultra Ball turn 1, which is pretty surprising with the deck. And there we see a Trubbish immediately coming down. And as soon as they're talking about Garbodor dying down, there's a Trubbish staring at us. Alright, so there we see a Potown coming online. We see an Ultra Ball. Go and discard 2 cards from his hand. Discard the Potown and Ultra Ball, which is nice to know that 2 Potowns are gone. Alright, so there's a Lele. Probably going to see a Bridget. And I wonder if it's going to be a fighting variant deck. Alright, so Lele, Bridget most likely, and will we see Buzzwole come down? That's what I'm starting to think it is, like a Buzzwole fighting deck. Okay, so there's Bridget there, of course, we saw that coming. Alright, so let's see what Wames has here. Alright, so Bridget, and let's see, what does our opponent get? I imagine it's a fighting Pokemon. Maybe it is Carbabble. Maybe we'll see some Carbabble action. Maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, we'll see Brigetti Spaghetti. Maybe... But man, that'd be a lot of... I don't know, you get a Bridget if you're just playing straight Buzzwole fighting, or Buzzwole guard, because like you really don't need that many Buzzwoles and that many Trubbishes. I guess he could grab like 2 Buzzwole and a Trubbish, and that'd be it. But he is taking a second, so he's looking at his deck, see what's all in there, and seeing what exactly does he want to grab. Now with Potown, we do play 4 Field Blower, so that can help us out a lot to get rid of the Potown and get rid of the, get rid of the Garbodor. Now, with Garbodor, Trash Lance, it has 120 HP, so like Zoroark can easily one-shot it, and your resistance, but then he plays Fighting. Alright, so there we see a Spiritomb. Oh boy, it's a spread-based deck. It is a Flying Flip Spiritomb with the damage play to move any damage counters from your opponent's side of the field. Alright, so this is very different than what I thought it was going to be. Alright, so there we see a Guzma. I'm just going to end here. And one card that's going to be really good in this matchup is going to be Mr. Mime. So, we see Coco, we see a Wimpod, so put down the Coco, which is a great card to draw into. Put down the Wimpod, we will retreat into the Coco, and we will just pass. I really don't want to play the Field Blower right now, because he could put down a 3rd Potown. I'd rather wait, hold it just a second, and see, maybe he'll play Floodstone or Trubbish or something, and then... I'd rather, save the Field Blower for a Floodstone to get rid of the Trubbish than use Lele for Wonder Tag if needed. Alright, so he could get a Flying Flip off this turn. He'll do 60 on the field, but he needs a lot for that Spiritomb to actually activate or do a ton of damage with the damage swap or damage play. And he plays Counter Energy to, of course, do it out of nowhere. We could easily figure this out. But we see an Ultra Ball. Go discard 2 cards from his hands, and let's see what does he grab here. Now, like I said, we do play Mr. Mime, so Mr. Mime is going to be very useful. Alright, so see a Psychic in being discarded. Let's see what Pokemon he decides to get here. Another Trubbish, so he wants to go for 2 Trubbish. And with the Psychic Energy, that means he is playing the Trash Lynch variant, okay? So Trubbish coming down. We'll see it in, so we'll get 6 new cards, okay? Let's see, what do we get with the 6? Hopefully a Golisopod and a Grass Energy, that'd be really nice. Alright, so Zoroark, Grass Energy, Guzman, and Ultra Ball, okay? Alright, I can work with it. There's a, is that a Counter Energy? It is. Alright, so in our turn we get a Field Blower. So I'm going to Ultra Ball. I'm going to discard the Guzma and the Zoroark, okay? I'm going to see if Mr. Mime is in the deck. And it is. So we'll grab the Mr. Mime, okay? We'll put down the Mr. Mime. Put a Grass Energy Wimpod. We'll put down Lele. And we're going to use Wonder Tag for in. We could have Ultra Balled to find a, what is it? A Golisopod, but I'd rather get the Mr. Mime here and kind of block damage. So we'll play in here. We'll have to get 60 cards. Let's see what do we find. And we unfortunately do not find our guy. We do find a DCE. It really doesn't do too... Oh, we already attached turn, so I can't really do anything regardless. So we'll just pass turn. Yeah, maybe should have went to Golisopod instead of taking a knockout this turn. Yeah, we could have taken a knockout the Trubbish. But we're still forced to have a knockout this, or have a float still for the Trubbish. So there we see an energy, DC going down to the top of Coco. We see a Fighting Fever going to the Coco, okay. We see a Fighting Fever going to the Coco. We see a Sycamore discarding a Psychic, a Mimikyu, Lele getting 7 new cards. Alright, so let's see, what do they find here? Now the Coco, okay, so nope, just pass. Alright, so we see a Puzzle of Time. This is starting to become a weird game here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can do 100 to Coco, which doesn't take a knockout, unfortunately. We could Mallow for a Golisopod next turn. So I'm going to Mallow here. With the Mallow, I'm going to grab a Golisopod, and then the next card after that, probably an N, just so we have a supporter card for next turn. Or we could grab Ace Sorolla. We do have Ace Sorolla. We already have Ace Sorolla in hand. So I'm going to grab an N. Okay, so I'm going to grab these 2. Now, do we Flying Flip? That's the big question here. And I want to say... it doesn't really matter. The Flying Flip is not really relevant, so I'd rather just save the DC and just press it down into our opponent's turn. Yeah, we can Flying Flip and spread everywhere, well, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But it doesn't hit any numbers. Like, it still makes Tapu Koko have 130 HP, so it's not, it doesn't really change that. Lele still gets... I mean, I guess we can make it where Lele gets knocked out by a Crossing Cut, which is pretty much the only relevant thing that changes, because Spiritomb has 70 HP, he's gonna get knocked out. So I'm playing against James Arnold right now, and he said, well, either was he's flying. I thought this was James Arnold because his name is Wames, and he said, well, either was use a Flying Flip, flying up next on Dragon Ball Z. Jokes on him, I'm not gonna Flying Flip. I'm gonna message him back saying, jokes on you, I'm not gonna Flying Flip. My plan is to knock out his Trubbish. That's definitely our plan here. We want to get rid of all his Trubbishes, so that's what we're going to wait on. So it's like here to the base Trubbish. Okay. There we see a Sycamore. Going to discard his hand, draw 7 new cards. Alright, so I want to message him back. So he discards the 3rd Potown, okay? Alright, so we are playing against James Arnold. That's what I thought it was since it said Wames. We see Flusto going to the active Trubbish. Does he have the Garbodor or not? We see the Tapu Koko coming up. And we see Flying Flip. Just do a 20 to the active 30. On to our turn. Alright, so we get Golisopod. We'll put Golisopod on this guy. We will Guzma, bring up his Trubbish, sit up our Golisopod. And we will just first impression here for the knockout. Doing 120 damage, going down to 5 prize cards. Alright, so let's see what we find here. We find a Ultra Ball, okay. Alright, our next card is an N. Here comes Tapu Koko. On to our opponent's turn. I mean, the Mr. Mime is going to ruin a lot of things for James here, because he can't really do too much. There's a Garbotox to Garbodor, taking that 30 damage, okay. There we see a Skyla. Skyla will allow him to grab a tool this turn for that Garbodor, but we know our next card is an in, so this is not going to take a knockout, unfortunately. So we're going to see a Flowstone to the Garbodor, get on that Garbotox in. We see a counter energy to the active, okay. We see it, Koko coming down. And we can see a Flying Flip doing 20 to everybody. Alrighty. So we know our next card is an N, unfortunately. So we're going to grab the N. We can Ultra Ball and discard the Mewtwo and Zoroark just to get a Golisopod. Maybe put a DC in the active, go for a Crossing Cut, just take a knockout this turn. Maybe dig for a Field Blower to get rid of the tool off the Garbodor. Let's see, we have 6, 110, 130, 150, 170 HP, 178 damage on field. We'll have 190, and then he'll evolve. Okay, so Ultra Ball, we discard the Mewtwo and the Zoroark. We'll grab another. I want to grab Golisopod so bad, but I might just grab a Wind Pod here and just not evolve so he doesn't have that damage on the field. And then we try to find a Field Blower. Or let's find I think we'll go for Zora here and actually try to get a Zora set up. So we'll grab our Zora. We'll put that guy down. We'll put a DC in the active and go for it in to get a new hand. Alright, so what we're looking for is the Field Blower for that Garbodor. So Enhanced Hammer. Okay, that's not a card we want. Alright, so... Well, this is not good. Alright, so we get Enhanced Hammer. Discard the counter off the active? No, off the bench. Yeah, discard the counter off the bench. And I'm a Crossing Cut GX. We are wasting our GX attack, but we can get rid of this. We'll set up the Coco. It's probably not the best play, but it's something. He still has access to Flying Flip to 20 to everybody. So go down to 4 price cards. Unfortunately, we did not find a Field Blower. So there's an Ace Rolla coming into our hand, okay. So he's down 3 counter, no, down, yeah, no, just 2 counter G. So here comes the Tapu Koko. Already had his DCE regardless, so I guess the DC didn't matter. Oh, I guess we should have just saved the Enhanced Hammer. That's pretty silly being just to play the Enhanced Hammer. That was pretty, yeah, that was silly. We should have just saved the Enhanced Hammer for something later on. So let's see a Rescue Stretcher. You're gonna shuffle some stuff back into it. Probably put a Trubbish in his hand. Alright, so Trubbish coming down, okay. We'll see the Trubbish come online. We do have 2 Ace Sorollas, which is really nice. We can kind of streamline those. We have Zoroark, but Zoroark's really not going to do anything because we do have, he still has the tool on the Garbodor, and we see an N, which is good for us. We get a new hand, and what we're looking for is a Field Blower, of course. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so no Field Blower, Puzzle Time, Grass Energy. Okay, that's not the greatest hand. And we see Flying Flip doing 20 to everybody. Alright, so on our turn, we find an Ultra Ball. So, we can Ultra Ball, discard the Lele and Zora. I think this is going to go downhill real quick. I'm not going to lie to you. We'll grab a Golisopod. Okay. So, grab a Golisopod. We'll put down the Golisopod. Alright, so let's Puzzle Time rearrange top 3 cards of our deck. Oh, no. Our next 3 cards are bad. They're real bad. Okay. So I'm gonna grab a DCE, Choice Band, and Wind Pod. Oh no, this is bad, guys. Alright, so with a Grass Energy in this guy, we'll retreat into the Golisopod in First Impression for 120. And I was gonna say, if we hit a Field Blower, we could get rid of the Fear Bit off the active, but that's not our next card. Uh-oh. This is looking very bad. So James has 8, 16, 200, 240, 260, 330 on the field. He needs 420, so 330. To knock out both? Oh, goodness. This is going to go bad real quick, guys. This is going to go terrible. So there's counter energy to the Spirit Tomb. Oh, man. That is what I'm nervous of. This counter energy has the Spirit Tomb has a damage play. It can move around his damage counters anyway on our side of the field. Oh, man. Oh, no. Alright, so Flying Flip everywhere. Everybody takes 20 more damage. This is really bad now. Alright, so on our turn, we find a DCE. Uh-oh. 210 right here. 300, 360, 420, 480 damage on my side of the field. He can knock out a Golisopod this turn. He can knock out both Golisopods this turn. Yeah. So I'm going to put a DC on the Lele. So we can knock out the Spirit Tomb next turn. So I'm going to First Impression for the knockout. Okay, so we go down to 3 price cards. We get a Enhanced Hammer, okay. Now, will you set the Tapu Koko up now, or wait? Or will you set the Spirit Tomb? Alright, so here comes Garbodor, has a free 2, goes Flowstone, blah, blah, blah. 6 cards left for our opponent, okay. We have the E-Hammer, so we can discard the other counter energy, okay. How many item cards are discarded? 3, 4, 5. Alright, so we can do 100. Oh boy. We might see Spiritomb come up and do some stuff here. Oh baby, so here comes Spiritomb. Our next card I think is a Choice Band. This is not going to go good, guys. We are in trouble. Uh-oh, he's about to take a double knockout. Alright, so he's about to start using damage play. Did he just use Nightmare? There's no way he used Nightmare. Yeah, he just uses Spiritomb. What is Spiritomb doing? Why does it go underneath the Pokeball like that? What is happening? Alright, well, he's going to move around all of his damage counters, so give him about 5 minutes. Goodness, this is not a good first game. This is not a good first game to show off for the deck. Alright, so we're going to sit here and wait while James moves around his energies. Okay. Alrighty, so we're at 170. We're at 180. Looks like he's moving the damage off the top of Coco. 190. Okay. Alright, 2 more off the Coco, and he can knock out the Golisopod. 1 more. Alright, so there we go. Golisopod is knocked out. He's going to go down to 4 prize cards. Alright. Let's see. So 9, 15, 21, 250. So he's going to have 40 left over, which he'll probably leave on the Lele. Saying, hey, if you tackle that Lele, you're in trouble. Because 40, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't take a knockout immediately on our Lele. Yeah, it does. With the Choice Band, he actually knock us out next turn. Oh, goodness. And we can play E-Hammer, but E-Hammer's really not going to do anything this turn. Oh, no. We are in trouble, guys. I didn't even notice. We've been in trouble for a little while. Yeah, this is probably going to be game here. But we'll let him move the damage to the Golisopod. Probably leave the 40 on the Lele. Making him aware if he gets a Garbodor plus a Choice Band, he can knock out our Lele for the game. And that is definitely what's about to happen here. Like, he has perfect numbers to, like, do what he wants to do this turn. So we'll see 10 more damage being moved. We'll see another 10 damage. Another 10 damage. Alright. So there we go. 180. They can move the 3 off the Zora onto Golisopod. Oh, he's actually going to move off the Tapu Lele. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so he's going to move off the Tapu Lele. Okay. So there's another knockout. Alright, so where does he keep the 40 at? Does he keep it on the Lele or move it to somebody else? I mean, you think you'd keep it on the Lele? So he's actually going to keep it as is. Alrighty, that's actually good news for us. That's actually really good. Alright, so on to our turn. We will retreat into Lele. Take a knockout. Okay, so we'll energy drive for the knockout. Alright. Oh my goodness, it doesn't count as 2 energies anymore. Because we have the same amount of prize cards. Yes, oh my goodness, I forgot counter energy doesn't work anymore. Oh man, yeah, that's not good. Alright. So there's a Floodstone going down to the Spiritomb. Retreat to the Tapu Koko. We'll see Fighting Fury going to the active. Okay. We see another Garbodor come down. Taking 30 damage. Okay. Oh boy. So let's see here. He has 3 Floatstones down. If we can maybe Guzma up the Garbodor, we might be able to get stuck in the active spot and dike him out. So we see Flying Flip. We're going to do 20 everybody. Okay, so 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 30 to the active, whatever. Onto our turn. We find a Wimpod. Okay. We can E-Hammer the DC off, but then his Garbodor can knock us out. Oh boy, this is troublesome. We're in trouble now. We are in trouble. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's doing 100. If we discard the DC, he only needs a Choice Band to knock us out. How many DCs down? He's down 1 DC, 2 DCs. So he has 2 DCs left. So I think right now, oh man, we're just in trouble, Jenna. So I'm gonna put down Wimpod. Okay, we'll energy drive. Okay. On to our opponent's turn. And 3, 4, 5. I mean, if he has a Choice Band Psychic Energy, he wins right now because he could take a knockout with the Trash Lance. Alright, I bet that's what he's looking for right now. Does he have a Psychic Energy left? He has played 3 so far, okay. He's going to get knocked out on Zoro this turn. He's going to go down to 1 prize card. Okay. Huh. Does he have a Psychic Energy left? He hasn't played a Super Rod yet, so he might have a Super Rod left, okay. So there's a Flying Flip, dude, 20. Everybody gonna take a knock on the Zoroark, go down to 1 prize card. Alrighty. So on our turn, what do we get? We get a Puzzle of Time. That's not gonna help us out. Man. So he could do another Flying Flip. Garbodor could just knock us out if he has a Psychic Energy. That's very unfortunate. I think we have to go for Energy Drive here and just hope he doesn't have a Psychic Energy. Okay, so yeah, we'll do 80. Go down to 2 prize cards. We find a Field Blower. Does he have a Psychic Energy left? That is the question. He has a bunch on the field already. Here goes Spear Tomb. Spear Tomb can't really do anything. Okay. Is he out of Psychic Energies? He has played 3 so far. I don't know how many he plays. So another Coco coming down. We're going to see another Flying Flip. Oh my goodness. Alright, so this is going to be his, what, 3rd DCE. Okay. So we see Flying Flip doing 20 to everybody. Oh no. Mr. Mime can be knocked out next turn. There we see a Zora. Oh no. Alright, so I'm going to Field Blower. Get rid of this guy. And, we'll say the other Floodstone. Did I select them? Yeah, so these 2. Okay, so we discard double Floodstone. We're in, you know, we have to do what we have to do now. We'll enhance him with the DC off the active. We'll Energy Drive. Okay. I mean, if he has Floodstone, he wins right now because he can Floodstone, he can Flying Flip, knock out the Mr. Mime here. If he has Psychic Energy, he can Trash Lunch for the knockout. Alrighty, moment of truth. What is left in James' deck? He has to have 1 DC left, right? There's no way he does play 4 DC, but how many Psychic Energies does he play? I don't know. How many Super Rods does he play? I don't know. Oh boy, there's a Floodstone, there's a DC. Okay, so Flying Flip 20 to the active. Okay. Alright, so we take a knockout, but Counter Energy still doesn't activate here. So I'm going to take a knockout here. Okay, so we're down to 1 prize card. Alright, so down to 1. There's an Ultra Ball. Oh boy. What's left in James's hand? Does he have a Psychic Energy? Has he been playing with this whole time? Here goes Spirit Tomb. Okay. There we see Sycamore discarding his hand. Does he have a Psychic Energy left? And we win! Alright, we'll put a DC active and we'll Energy Drive. Oh, that was such a close game. Oh my goodness, that was such a good game. Oh man. Alright, so there we go. We took down oh my goodness, I gotta send him a message. Okay, let's thank you, James Arnold, for making the video very interesting for round number 1. So there's 2 more games. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let him know that I recorded that. Let's see. Oh my goodness, I recorded that. Alright, so we let him know that we recorded that. Alright, so here we go. Round number 2, we're playing against a Volcanion deck. He said, I figured. Let's see what he says. Maybe his last Psychic was prize. But here we go, game number 2. That's why I didn't retreat to Lele for the game at the end. Wait, what? Did he have energy left? He said that's why he didn't retreat. Oh man. Oh man, supposedly he had the game, but he was a good guy, James, and oh my goodness. He should have embarrassed us. Well, I don't know why he didn't embarrass us. So yeah, he said he supposedly had the game. So yeah, he was a nice guy, James, but he should have just beat us up. But guys, we gotta focus on this game. Sorry, James. We'll get back to you here in a second. And they receive a start for my opponent. Alright, so we are playing against a Volcanion deck. And I think Volcanion is actually a pretty shaky matchup. for Zoroark Golisopod. Not only because, yeah, we do have the weakness and stuff like that with Golisopod. I just, Zoroark can't one-shot a Volcanion, and that becomes a problem. So there's a Ho-Oh GX coming down. Oh, baby. Does he have the turn 1 Kiawe? Please tell me he has the turn 1 Kiawe. So there's a Ho-Oh GX coming down. Okay. We see a Lele for Kiawe turn 1. Gonna get 4 energies on that Ho-Oh GX. Oh, my goodness. This is already gonna go downhill real quick for us, guys. Alright, so they receive the Kiawe coming out. Going to attach us 4 fire energies to that Ho-Oh, and he will have the free retreat for next turn. Oh, man. This is going to be good. Alright, so, and the thing about Ho-Oh is he can actually use, like, Sacred Fire next turn, maybe play a Fear Belt to the active and knock out our Zora. If he finds a Fear Belt, he could do 60 to Zora, and then we're in trouble. So there's 4 fire energies to the Ho-Oh, okay. But if he puts a Fury Belt on the Ho-Oh. Oh, my game's crashing. Oh, don't do this, Pokemon. Oh, no, it's not responding. Oh, no. Oh my goodness. Well, it's already not going good for us. It's probably a good thing that it's not responding. Oh, guys, give me 1 second. Let me turn this window off real quick. Uh-oh. Now my whole computer's crashing. Uh-oh. Everything's not responsive. Alright, so my computer did crash, so apologize for that. I always just want to play 3 games straight. So game number 2, okay, alright, so just pretend like that game didn't happen, because it technically didn't. So yeah, on to our turn. Alright, so, okay, this is a good hand. This is a great, it's kind of a good hand. Alright, so we'll put the Zora down, we'll put down Zora. We got Bridget here, which can grab as a Tapu Koko, a Zora, and a Golisopod, maybe? We could go, it's always weird what to decide what to get your Bridget here. So, oh, baby, it's a mirror match. Okay. So, yep. We get a Wimpod, okay. We'll press done. Alright, so we see Wimpod, and we're going first. I forgot about that. Alright, so we'll Bridget here, grabbing a Koko, Wimpod, and a Zora. This is a pretty good turn 1. We got a full bench. We'll press done. Alright, so on our opponent's turn, we have the great setup. Oh my goodness. The only problem is we don't have Lele, but who needs Lele when you have a setup like this? So we see a Bridget here. Gonna search for 3 Pokemon. Alright, so we can Ultra Ball, discard a Guzma, probably the Enhanced Hammer, get a Zoroark, and dig, maybe discard, hopefully we just top deck something good. So see Koko, 2 Zoras coming out, okay. We'll see retreat the top of Koko most likely. Yeah, probably retreat Koko, that's probably the best play for sure. That's what I would do if I was him. Okay. So let's see here, what does Sindizzle? Sindizzle has for us? Retreat Koko and pass? Oh, DC's the active actually. I'm going to see a Flying Flip. Okay, so he's going to use one of his DCs here. So Flying Flip, we did 20 to everybody. Okay, so 20 to everybody. So on our turn, we get a Zora. So I'm going to Ultra Ball, discard the... I want to discard... I think we have to discard a whole hand and kind of guarantee some good cards here. So I'm going to discard the Guzma and the Zora, okay. I'm gonna grab a Zoroark. I'm gonna puzzle to rearrange the top 3 cards of our deck, I think. Man. So put Zoroark. I think I am gonna puzzle. We need to make sure we set up this turn. And yeah, because the 3rd card would have been Sycamore. That would have been really bad. We'll put the Ultra Ball next, so that way we can, use it. We will... No, you should put the Ultra Ball 3rd. No! Okay. I got this. So we'll... Oh, no, I should have put the Ultra Ball 3rd, not 2nd. No, I messed up. Alright, so we'll trade, discard the Guzma. Yeah, definitely should have put the Ultra Ball 3rd, like I said. So E-Hammer, discard the DC off the active, and we'll go for Sycamore. Just discard our hand, draw 7 cards. That should have been the 3rd card. Alright, and, well, it still pays off for us. So put down another Zoroark. We will trade again. We're going to discard the Bridget here. Pretty much not needed right now. Okay. We find an N and a Golisopod. We'll put down Golisopod. We'll put a DC on the active, and we'll go for the Riotous Beating for 120, which knocks out Tapu Koko perfectly. We go down to 5 prize cards. So that was a pretty good turn 1. I do say so myself. There's the end going, Lele going in our hand, and here comes a Zora for my opponent. Alrighty, so now the question is who can streamline who the longest? So there we see Ultra Ball. Gonna get a Zoroark, and this is gonna be a very long game here. We are down 1 puzzle, which is obviously bad in the mirror match, because you don't want to do that. But if we did a puzzle, we wouldn't have hit the Sycamore, and we would have just been, like, had a Guzma and nothing else, really. So we see Ultra Ball, gonna discard 2 cards, probably finding a Zoroark, probably gonna use for that Riotous Beating. There we see discard a Mind Jack Zoroark, and there is the Zoroark coming out. Mind Jack actually might be really good in this matchup. So yeah, we see a Zoroark coming to active, we see a Zoroark going to the bench, okay, and an in, so both gonna get 6 we're gonna get 5, he's gonna get 6, okay. So let's see. I wonder if we're playing the same exact 60. Like, is he playing towards list or not? I wonder. So Field Blower, Ultra Ball, Choice Span. There we see a trade. Can he find a DC? Remember, he already is down 1 DC from a Flying Flip. So we see another trade happening here. Okay. There's a Golisopod coming down. There we see a DCC active, and we'll see a Riotous Beating for 80 damage. But not even a full amount. That's not good for our opponent. Alright, so we found a Golisopod. So we will trade. Discard a Field Blower to draw 2 new cards. And there's an Ace Rolla, which is great. We'll trade again. We'll discard the in, because we really don't need supporter cards. We have 2 Zoroarks, who cares? We find a Lele, so we'll Ultra Ball, discard an in, and a Lele to grab another Zoroark. Yep. Man, I kind of want to get Mind Jack, though, but it's fine. We'll grab a Zoroark, okay. We'll go for another trade. Discarding the Field Blower, I think it's fine. Yeah, we'll discard the Field Blower. We will Ace Roll the Ace Rolla. We'll Ace Roll the active, send up the Zoroark, put down Zora, DC the active, Choice Span, and Riotous Beating for 150. It probably doesn't matter, damage-wise. I'm just trying to get rid of it if he plays it in here. But most likely he's going to be looking for Ace Rolla. It's going to be a battle of who can streamline Ace Rollas the more here. Okay? So on our opponent's turn, can he find Ace Rolla? He has 2 Zoroarks. We have 3. We obviously can draw a little better than he can. Hold on 1 second, guys. My parents are calling. Alrighty, sorry about that, guys. My parents were letting me know that dinner was ready. Didn't want to say no to that. Alright, so I see puzzle time. Is he rearranged top 3 cards of his deck, or is he digging for stuff? So he already has a DC out. We missed that, unfortunately. No, he already had DC from last turn when he Riotous Beating. There we go. So puzzle time could find him. I don't know what's gonna find him. An Ultra Ball and a DC. Okay. This Ultra Ball could find him a Lele to guarantee the Ace Roll this turn. Did he already double trade? Sorry, I missed some stuff. Yeah, so you already used a trade twice. So this Ultra Ball, like I said, might find a Lele here to go for a Ace Rolla, which doesn't seem bad at all. Yeah, that's the thing. But does he have another Tapu Lele in his deck? He's already played 1. I mean, most likely he should have another one, right? So he's going to discard an In and a Mr. Mime. Probably find Lele for an Ace Rolla, pick up the active, send the bench Zoroark, and go for Riotous Beating. Okay. Then we'll dig for our own Ace Rolla, try to discard his active. And yeah, it's just going to be a long game here of who can Ace Rolla the most. Who can stream on Enhanced Hammers? That's another thing that can happen too. E-Hammer could be a thing that can happen. He's already played 2 puzzles, so that's the thing to worry about. And there's the Ace Rolla going into his hand. Alright, so I'm still like curious about the turn 1 where he like used his own DC, but whatever. We see him pick it up. Okay, we see a Zora coming active, DC in the active, Zora coming down, and we'll probably just see a Riotous Beating. Oh, a Wimpod comes online too. Okay, so there we see 120 coming down. Okay, on to our turn. We find a Grass Energy. All right, so we will trade Discard the choice band, draw 2 new cards. There's a Guzma, okay. Guzma can guarantee us an attack this turn. That's for sure something we could do. We'll trade again, discard a Lele, I guess. I mean, Lele might actually be something good. Maybe discard the. Okay, there's Ace Roll, so we're good. All right, so put down Zoroark. We will Ace Roll the active Zoroark. Okay. We'll send in the Golisopod this turn. Put a Grass Energy, Zora. We have one more trade. So I'm going to trade, discard the Grass Energy. Draw 2 new cards. I guess we should just evolve as well. I don't see why we don't evolve the Golisopod. Yeah, it's just irrelevant. So yeah, we probably should just done that forever ago. And our first person here for 120. Alright, so now if he plays E-Hammer, he can't get rid of the energy off the active, which is really nice. 120. We can maybe Guzma somebody later on since it does have the Grass Energy. Alright, so there we go. That's a pretty good turn there. As you see, a Zoroark coming back down. Okay. How do we play this mirror? That is what we're finding out today. Kind of just playing about here. I think, like I said, I think Golisopod is the way to go here. Kind of just streamline between Golisopods. They receive trade. We are down 2 Ace Rolls. He's down 1 right now. He does have 2 trade while we have 3. He does have 2 Leles on his bench while we have none. Alright, so another trade. Discarded Bridge and draw 2 new cards. Can he find an Ace Roller or not? If not, he is going to be in trouble, but we actually don't have anything that great either. So Grass and Golisopod, will he retreat into the Zora? Okay, nope. Guzma, bring up the Zora. Gonna take a knock on our Zora, which is actually fine with me. I don't care too much about this. Yeah, we have 1 less Zoroark, but now what we could do is actually first impression knock out the Zoroark GX, and we'll go down to 3 prize cards. So we'll sit on top of Coco, onto our turn, okay. We find a Wimpod, okay. So we could put the Wimpod down. Pretty irrelevant, though. So I'm going to trade, discard the Bridget here. Draw 2 new cards. There's a DC and a Guzma. We'll go for another trade, discarding the Wimpod to draw 2 new cards. There's a Grass and a DC here. Alright, so I'm going to put a Grass on the other Golisopod. A Guzma up his Zoroark, Cinnabar Golisopod. And we will first impression for the knockout. I don't think, man, the choice band is always weird. Like, do we put it down? Do we not put it down? I don't think we need to right now. I'd rather just go down to 3 prize cards, see what happens. So Field Blower and Puzzle Time coming to our hand, which is really nice to use that Puzzle Time next turn. Puzzle Time can get us Ace Rolla maybe. It could get us a Crossing Cut Jax knockout on a Lele if we want to. But I think right now what we're more aiming for is to double, like try to 2-shot these Zoroarks and stuff like that. So we see trade, discarding a Sycamore. I wonder what he's digging for. Maybe an in here? In's not a bad thing. We played 3 Guzmas. Oh, wow. Alright, just notice we played 3 Guzmas. Or we've discarded 3 Guzmas, I guess the correct thing to say. Okay. There we see a Guzma of his own. Gonna bring up the Coco. Okay, gonna send his Golisopod. Ooh, things have gotten interesting now. So we see first impression here, knocking out top of Coco, going down to 4 price cards, okay? Alright, so what I'm going to do here is send up our Golisopod, okay? I am going to put down Mr. Mime. I'm going to try to thin our deck out now. I will Guzma, bring up his Wimpod, send up our Golisopod, put a DC on the Golisopod. We will trade to discard a Field Blower. It's pretty much useless. I'm just going to try to throw our deck out right now. There's an in. Okay. We will trade again to discard the other in. Yes, we discard the in here. Okay. There's the Ultra Ball and a Mallow. Okay. So we can Ultra Ball. I don't know if the 4th Zoroark's in our deck. So I'm going to Ultra Ball. I want to discard the Mallow and the Zoroark. Standing 1. We'll grab a Mewtwo just to thin our deck out. Okay. So we have 3 puzzles left, which is really nice to know. We'll grab a Mewtwo. And we'll just first impression for the knockout. Okay, so first impression here, do 120. If I plan is a Crossing Cut GX, one of these Leles next turn, we are going to have 2 price cards. He could end us. But we can draw 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can draw 7 cards, and we thin our deck out as much as we could. So Zoroark coming down, okay. Alrighty, so there we see a DC to the active. Alright, I mean, it looks like we might have this game, guys. So there's Choice Spin going to the Golisopod, okay. Will we see an end come down? You gotta think he has the end of here. He has 3 ends in the discard pile. Oh, there's his 4th end. Never mind. There's his 4th end. Alright, so we're gonna have 2 prize cards. We just need to find double puzzle here. Alright, so there's the A-Hammer DCE, okay. So, okay, there's one. Okay, that's one thing I was scared of. But we have a DC in our hand already. There we see a trade. Draw discard. Okay, okay. Can we find double puzzle or not? So Riot is beating for 100 damage. All right. So on our turn, we find a Zoroark. So we'll trade. Discard the Zoroark. Draw 2 new cards. There's puzzle number 1. We'll trade again. Discarding the Sycamore, drawn 2 more cards. And we don't find it just yet, unfortunately. We do find an Ace Zoroark. Okay, so we get E-Hammer, the active DCE. We get Ace Zoroark, the Golisopod in the active spot. Send up Golisopod, put down Wimpod. Put down a Grass Energy. And go for first impression. No, computer, don't you dare. Oh, man, I got so nervous, guys. I thought I was going to crash again. So, first press for 120. Okay. Alrighty, so into our opponent's turn. He does have double trade, but he is down, what, 2 puzzles. He is down all 4 ends. Okay. So, see a trade here. How many DCs he's down? He is down 2 DCs, so he probably has another DC left in deck, realistically speaking. Alright. Alright. So, we're going to draw a card, have 6 left. Play trade once, go down to 4, trade again, go down to 2. Can we find another puzzle? That is going to be the question here. Alrighty. What does he have for us? That is the question. Does he have an end? Does he have double puzzle for end? If not, we can take a knockout on the active. We can actually just like armor press for 120. We can just cross and cut the active. He needs an Ace roll to pick up the active. A Guzma to get the active, maybe, if it's to go that way. He is taking a second. Oh man, it looks like we have him cornered. Oh baby, are we the better mirror match? So there's a Guzma, and that is pretty much going to be game there. Alright, so go to center Golisopod. Alright, so we should be able to have this game. We should. Now, we could whiff, though. We realistically could whiff as well. So, what do we do this turn? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess 3 prize cards left. Someone send the Zoroark. We can tackle with that if needed this turn. It doesn't do a lot of damage. There is a choice spin. Okay. So we'll trade. Discard the end. And there's double puzzle. So with double puzzle, we'll play 2 copies of puzzle time in our hand. And there's the victory screen coming down. Alright, so there, he kind of knew it. He knew that would present the Guzma, bring up the Lele, bring up the whoever wants to. We could bring up the Zoroark GX and take a knockout. But let's play one more game with the deck. I mean, we played against a, what is it? We played against, I don't even know, a Tapu Koko flying flip kind of deck. Alright, I don't even know what we're playing against. Somebody left a comment. John Jarsma left a comment on the last video that we had yesterday. So we lost coin flip. Gonna see who goes first. Of course, they're probably gonna go first. Look at the Santa Claus hat. Look at there. That's a nice looking hat. Alright, so let's see. Let's go to game number 3, guys. Let's concentrate. Let's think about this. Alright, so my opponent is gonna go first. Okay. Get a mulligan. He's gonna definitely know what we're playing. Definitely knows what we're playing here. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Okay, so press done. Okay. Alright, so start Mr. Mime. Okay, we'll press done. Alright, so let's see, guys. I mean, we're going to Lele for Bridget. Probably got 2 Zoras and a Golisopod or a Wimpod this turn. Okay, but the question is, where do we put the energy at? Do we put the energy on the active? I think we do. I think we'll put the energy on the active. Oh, baby. It's a Zoroark Rowlet deck. A Zoroark Decidueye, which is like a new hyped up deck. Alright, so another Rowlet hitting the field. Okay. Alright, so on to our turn. We get a Ultra Ball. Okay. So we can Lele Wonder Tag. Okay, yes. We'll grab a Bridget. Okay. I think this is going to be a bad matchup for us, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. So, Bridget here. I'm going to grab 2 Zoras and a Wimpod. We'll put a Grass Energy in the active. And press done to our opponent's turn. I want to have the free retreat next turn. I don't want to retreat right now, just in case he goes for a Guzma, brings the Mr. Mime back up to the active spot. That'd actually be pretty terrible. Okay. So there's the Zoroark coming down. Oh, man. I'm so nervous, guys. I know it don't look like it, but I think it's a terrible matchup here. So, Zoroark discarded Acerola. Okay, that card must be really good if you discard Acerola. And there's the old Golden Ultra Ball. Alright, so let's see. What does he get out? Does he find a... discards a Golden Choice Band and then Golden Field Blower. Alright, there's a Decidueye. So he has Rare Candy Decidueye turn 2. Okay. Alrighty. So there's a Golden Rare Candy to a Golden Decidueye. Just kidding, I think it's just regular Decidueye. Yep, there's Decidueye coming down, okay. There's a Rowlet coming down, show me Sycamore. Wow, alright, so Sycamore discard his hand, draw 7 cards, okay. There's an Eva Soda for Zoroark. Goodness, my opponent just has, like, that was, I can't complain about that. And a Rowlet drops down. Alright, so Grass Energy deactive. We'll see some Feather Arrow action happening. So Feather Arrow probably put the damage on one of the Zoras, I imagine is what we'll see here. Yeah, probably one of the Zoras. Okay. Okay. Oh, the Wimpod. Alright, so Hollow Hunt GX. He's actually going to use Hollow Hunt right now. Very interesting. What is he getting back with it? He discarded that many good resources turn 1? Or does he think that like this matchup's so easy that he really doesn't need Hollow Hunt late game? Huh. I don't know. So see Eva Soda Acerola in his Choice Band, okay. So on our turn, we will DCE. Okay, so we're gonna Ultra Ball, discard Field Blower, Enhanced Hammer. We'll grab a Zoroark. Okay. We'll put down the Zoroark. We'll trade to discard a Field Blower to draw 2 new cards. There's a Grass and a Golisopod. We got a decision to make here, guys. Alright, so put down the Golisopod. We'll put a Grass DC on the Zoroark. We'll retreat into the Zoroark. I think we have to Sycamore here. I know we discarded 2 Grass Energy this turn, which is pretty bad. Alright, so we'll put another Zoroark down. We will trade to discard an in, draw 2 new cards. Okay, there's a Lele, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. We could put Choice Band now, which does 130, plus we will force them to Ace Roll this turn. So they have Choice Band the active. We'll go for Riotous Beating, which does 130, which like I said, it'll force him to Ace Roll this turn. I mean, I guess we could have had Choice Band and like maybe done 140, and that could have been a knockout. I think regardless, he's gonna Ace Roll it here. Yeah, so Feather Arrow, let's see where he puts his damage at. So 20 to the active, okay. So an Ace Roll, I'll go up with the active Decidueye, of course. Sit up Zoroark, okay, alright. So see a Choice Band going to the active, okay. DCE. Rare Candy Decidueye. Oh boy, does he have more? Oh man, this could go downhill real quick, okay? So there, okay. So Decidueye coming down, so Eva Soda for another Decidueye. Alright, so 130, 120, 150, 170, 180. If he gets one more Decidueye, he has a knockout here and one more bench Pokemon. Alright. 150, 170, 180. He needs one more Decidueye, and we're going to see that happen. Oh my goodness. I don't think my opponent can have a better turn too. Wow. So this means every single turn he's doing 210 damage, and I don't think we have any way to really, like, fight this. Like, we are in trouble, guys. Alright, so see, we're going to see all the damage to the active. We'll see a knock on here going... Oh my goodness. Alright, so another 20, okay. Another feather, okay. Wait, does he actually have the knockout already? Oh, he already has a knockout. He didn't even need the third Decidueye. He just, Josh is bad at math. Wow. Alright, so that's not good, guys. This is not good at all. Alright, so Righteous Beating for the knockout. Going down to 4 prize cards. Alright, so what do we do here? Like, how do we handle the situation, guys? I need assistance here. So instead of the Zoroark, I think my best plan is to, like, try to knock out, like, not knock it out. Okay, there's a DCE. I mean, it's not a change thing, because, like, 150, 170, 190, he still knocks us out this turn. Well, realistically, what we need is a Enhanced Hammer. Discard the energy off the active. Oh, man. So put a DC in the active. We'll Field Blower Gear to the choice without the active. And we'll play it in. To get 6, he gets 4. We are looking for an Enhanced Hammer, like I said. Alright, so that's not an Enhanced Hammer. Okay. So we will trade to discard the Mallow. I think keeping the Ace Rolls might be better, but it might not matter in the end. Oh boy. So put down the Tapu Koko. We'll Ultra Ball. Discard the Bridge and Ace Rolla. To grab another Zora if there's one in here. So grab another Zora. Okay. But now this is bad because he can knock us out this turn. And we... Oh, man. Alright, so 120. Okay. We gotta keep calm, guys. We can do this. We can probably not do this. But we can try our best. I mean, you can't, like, a setup like that. He has 3 Decidueyes, 2 Zoroarks. And he can constantly, like, double trade, find Acerolas. And you can see why. Alright, so yeah. Today was all about, it was supposed to be all about Zoroark Golisopod. But today, we're proving that, hey, you gotta watch out for the Zoroark Decidueye. So DC goes to the bench, okay. Trade. I bet he is digging for an Acerola. That's definitely what he's digging for. So discards a Zora. Draw 2 new cards. Alrighty. So let's see. What does my opponent find here? Oh, man. I just think it's going to be... I think it's just pretty much over. So there's a Guzma. Okay. For the Mime. Okay. Oh, he's going to take a double knockout this way. Oh, my goodness. Alright. So there we see a knockout on Zora. He can Righteous Beating to knock out the active. Alright, so instead of Tapu Koko. Okay. Alright, so in our turn, we found a Zora. What do we even do here? That is the million-dollar question. Because if he has Guzma, he wins. He wins. We don't play double. We don't play 2 more Enhanced Hammers. We might get lucky and hit 2 double Enhanced Hammer. So we'll stick him here. Discard our hand, draw 7 cards. We find 1 Enhanced Hammer. We don't find both, unfortunately. We find 1 because we have double puzzle in hand, which can allow us to get 1. But it won't allow us to get 2, unfortunately. So, we'll double puzzle here. We'll just go for it. I mean, if he has Guzma, that is going to be game. But, I mean, nothing else we can really do about that, right? So, I guess we'll grab an Enhanced Hammer. And an in? Do we have an in hand? We have a Layla in hand. So, we'll grab another Zora. Okay. So, we're just going to knock out a Zora this turn. So, put down a Zora. We'll E-Hammer the active. Okay. Put a DC on Lele. Just kidding. Put on Golisopod. Retreat. And Riotous. Oh, no. Oh, no. We had trade the whole time. No. Alright, so we can trade. Discard a Lele. Oh, I forgot about trade. No. Okay, we still don't hit it. Alright, so we'll go for Riotous Beating for 120. Okay. But I mean, if he has Guzma, he wins. I guess, oh my goodness, what we could have done is, like, E-Hammer the bench Zoroark, and that way he needs Guzma plus energy. Oh no, he can just knock out the active. It wouldn't have mattered. Alright, so Feather Arrow, okay. Alright, so he can knock out the Zora, okay. That's good. That's actually really good. Because what we can do is end him down to 1. Alright, so there's Zoroark getting knocked out. Okay. He's going to go down to 1. But we can end him down to 1 card. Okay, DC to that guy. I guess he was just showing he had it. Alright. Well, I guess it didn't matter. Maybe we should have bitched to Zora. Yeah, we didn't even bitch to Zora. Oops. No, because he's still gonna knock out Tapu Koko. Yeah, he still would have knocked out Tapu Koko anyway, because Tapu Koko has 110 HP, so he still would have knocked it out. So yeah, I mean, that was an amazing setup by my opponent. That makes we can see our opponent's deck too. Oh my goodness. So this is our opponent's deck here. Yeah. Oh, he's got even the beautiful ends. Wow, who do we just play against? How does he have all this stuff? I know somebody has to know this name, right? Somebody has to know who this is. I have no idea who this is, but there we go. There is his Decidueye Zoroark deck. If you want to see a 33 Zoroark, 1 Espeon, a 4-2-4 Decidueye, 1 Koko, 3 Lele. And we are going to cover this more on Sunday. This is going to be Sunday's video. Because tomorrow we'll cover Savali Metal. On Saturday, we're covering Volcanion. Sunday, we're covering Decidueye. And then after that, we'll start thinking of some more decks to cover. But guys, there we go. There's Golisopod Zoroark not doing so hot. We did win game number 1, but James Arnold said that he had the game. I guess so. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. But he let us win supposedly for the views. Game number 2, we did we lose? We're gonna play against Kiawe, and we're gonna probably lose that one. And in the second real game, we beat the Mirror, and in this game, we super lost to Decidueye Zoroark. So guys, there we go. There's day number 2 of Memphis testing. I actually wouldn't play Zoroark Golisopod going into Memphis regionals. It just, like, yeah, it seems like a really good deck, but there's so many counters for it right now. People know how to play against it now, so I think it's a little bit different than before. I mean, I don't know how much of a difference this actually is, but I don't know. I think it's still going to be a very, very popular deck. Don't get me wrong. It is a really, really good deck. But we just haven't played against, like, some weird decks, like the Mirror, Decidueye Zoroark, and we played against, what was round number 1 again? I already forgot. The Tapu Koko spread thingy deck. Oh my goodness, guys. There we go. I'm just gonna go to sleep, guys. But I hope you have a great Thursday. Have a great day. Alrighty. Bye. Alright, guys. I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.